A billion-dollar railroad company spent 3 years expanding a freight line across thousands of acres of farmland. The project was worth over $1.4 billion. Hundreds of workers, dozens of excavators, and miles of new track were already in place. Then everything stopped because of a single fence post. At first, nobody understood why. The railroad surveyors had mapped every boundary using modern satellite data. Their legal team had approved every land acquisition. Engineers calculated every curve, grade, and drainage channel. The company believed the final section was routine. But one farmer refused to sign. The missing strip of land was only 14 feet wide. Executives offered cash. Lawyers threatened court action. Local officials called him unreasonable. The farmer said almost nothing. He just pointed at an old cedar fence post standing beside a dry ditch. To everyone else, it looked worthless. What could one fence post possibly prove? The answer was hidden in county records dating back more than a century. The farmer's grandfather had preserved handwritten property maps from 1908. Those maps showed that the railroad's modern survey was based on a boundary correction made decades earlier. The correction had never been legally recorded. The cedar post marked the original property line. If the original line was valid, thousands of acres along the route had been measured incorrectly. Suddenly, 14 feet became a massive problem. Independent surveyors were brought in. Historians examined land records. Title experts reviewed generations of deeds. After months of investigation, the conclusion was unavoidable. The farmer was right. The railroad's expansion plan rested on a boundary assumption that could not legally stand. Construction halted. Contracts were rewritten. Land purchases had to be renegotiated. The delay cost hundreds of millions of dollars. All because one farmer understood something no software model, engineering report, or legal team had noticed. Sometimes the smallest marker on the ground protects the biggest truth on the map.